Shri Dr. Nirmala Nanda Swami ji, Shri Prasanna Swami ji, Siddaramaiah ji, Venugopal ji, Surjewala ji, Chillarai Swami ji, Govindraj ji, Narendra Swami ji. Of course, we miss D.K. Shivkumar ji, who is not able to join us today. He is he's facing a little bit of harassment, so he couldn't come. All the faculty and students, I'd like to welcome all of you here today. I've been walking now from Kanyakumari through Kerala, through Karnataka, and we're going to walk all the way through India to Kashmir. And the reason we're walking is because we want peace, brotherhood, love and affection to prevail in this great country. We don't want a violent, divided and angry nation. Because a violent, divided, angry and hateful nation can never achieve anything. As you have been taught, and you are taught every day in the scriptures, that treating others with love and affection, embracing others, respecting others with humility is the essence of every single religion and religious teaching. Of course, there is a tradition in our country, and this is a very deep, profound and intelligent tradition. But at the heart of this tradition is the idea of searching for knowledge, of searching for understanding, and doing it not at a superficial level, not at the level of greed, jealousy, anger, but doing it at a deeper level of understanding. And I think this is what you are being taught. You are being taught. You are being taught to search for understanding, to search for knowledge. And it is my experience, small experience, not so many years, it is my experience that understanding, the first step to understanding is humility. Meaning, the first step to understanding is the realization that your understanding will always be limited, that your understanding will never be complete, that you will never understand everything there is to understand. So there is a humility in that. When we are young, we start with the idea that things are simple. We start with the idea that it's easy to understand everything. But then as we get more experience, we realize that every time we thought we understood something, that there was more to understand. Right? And that the universe is much more complicated, much more beautiful, much deeper than our ability to understand. So I think that is what I would like to leave you with. If you think ever in your life that you have understood, then be sure that you are making a mistake and there is more to understand. So the path has to be one of constantly trying to understand, constantly asking questions, constantly trying to understand deeper. And I'm confident, though I haven't seen in depth what you're studying and what you're taught, but I'm confident that your institution is teaching you to understand, is teaching you to understand things, is teaching you to question things, and is teaching you the most important thing of all, which is humility and respect for your fellow students, regardless of their background. There are differences among you. There always will be. But respecting those differences and trying to understand what the other person is feeling, the pain of the other person. And I'm confident that this is what you are broadly being taught. I'm confident that many of you will be very successful in the future. I'm confident that many of you will work. Many of you will work in the interest of this country, of this state, and of humanity in general. And I would ask you never to forget that there is always more to learn, and that humility is a very, very powerful force. Thank you very much.